I'm live at the Tropicana in Atlantic City with Al Jermaine. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great, thank you. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Please tell me your title.
I'm the current UFC bantamweight champion of the world. Little flex.
See, I couldn't have said it better myself. So, so how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling really good. We got a couple guys fighting on this card tonight. I fought here before when I was on the regional circuit before I got to the UFC. So we got some good fights. We got 3 guys on the card, and I'm looking forward for us to go 3-0.
Okay, that sounds great to me. It's going to be an exciting fight, I would imagine. Yep. So looking forward to seeing you in action.
My name is Frankie Perez from Ring of Combat, co-promoting with Lou Neglia at the time.
I'm very excited to see all the fights, but especially the championship fight that I know is going to be a rematch. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, both of these guys have a little bit of history with each other, so I think it's going to be pretty interesting fight, you know, and make the best man win.
It's going to be so exciting. They're both good guys, so rooting for, I don't know who to root for.
You can't root for both of these guys are straight up warriors. These guys come to fight, and they've been here before, so it's definitely going to be an exciting fight.
Champion, pioneer of MMA and the Ring of Combat president, Luis Neglia. Luis, a beautiful card. Tell me how you're feeling about it. Another great night in Atlantic City.
Bob, I'm really excited about tonight. We have a great card, a championship fight and 3 super fights. And these fighters tonight are all from great camps. If they push the button tonight, it'll be my pleasure and my goal to get them into the UFC, as I have done with 150 Ring of Combat alumni, and 6 of them, I'm very proud, have become world champions. And I believe tonight we have some talented fighters that will join that Ring of Combat alumni. I'm excited about tonight. Are you ready?
I just saw Ring of Combat alumnus and UFC champion Aljamain Sterling walk by. Of course I'm ready. Let's get to the fights. Here we go. We're underway at Ring of Combat 78.
3 5-minute rounds here. Green trunks for Corbel. Southpaw stance for Alcala.
Oh, Alcala with the left to the body, right hook over the top. Switches stances. He's looking good right out there. I tell you, Alcala looks in better shape than I've ever seen him.
Yeah, controlling that center. Now
Pushing.
pressed up against the cage.
Corbel up against the cage there.
Fighting for head position here. Nice elbow over the top, right off the cage there.
Yeah. Corbel does a good job of using that underhook to get off the cage and push Alcala. He's back against the cage there, working for a single leg. Switches off to double leg.
Yeah.
He looks strong.
He's
in
trying
on those legs, but Alcala's controlling that far.
Yeah, he was
far wrist.
He's trying to connect. Alcala's just doing a great job of keeping him separated.
And he's using his legs now to get him down. It's Corbel.
Well, this was the game plan for the Corbelizer. Speaking with his corner beforehand, he said, we're not in there to strike tonight, so I knew we were going to see this grappling and dirty boxing, and he really didn't want to stand in the center of the cage.
He looks like he's doing exactly that.
Alcala trying to get himself guarded, or at least up against the cage where he can get back to his feet.
Gives up his back here, but might have been a good move to try to stand back up. Which she does. Corbel still got his back, but Alcala just has to get that left arm.
Steps in front,
corner.
Nice.
There it is, we're back up.
Pressing hard. He's done a great job of keeping him pressed against that cage. Alcala hasn't been able to circle out. Now you see him Kimuran over top.
He does. You know what? He
Nice.
again gets him down again. Like to see him switch things up a little bit. And no, Alcala does a good job of getting right back up. A lot of energy being expended by Corbel to get him down, and Alcala pops back up.
Yeah, pressed heavy against the cage. Alcala trying to circle his right arm through, but Corbel's aware, incredibly aware.
Yeah.
At least, even though Corbel isn't really, doing much damage, I mean, the cage control right now is pretty dominant right now.
Yeah. Alcala's keeps getting up, though.
Nice shots here from Corbel. Alcala makes his way back up.
Yeah, Corbel looks strong in there.
And Corbel's done a great job of keeping himself in a position where Alcala can't turn out.
Yeah.
Like, he's done a really good job of using his upper body as a shield almost from Alcala being able to turn back in.
Now he's got those hands locked. Right down on his butt. I mean, this is a grueling pace for Corbel. I think there's his 4th takedown. Each one he's usually using a lot of energy. We're gonna see how his training's been leading into this fight. If this is what he's been training for, it seems like that's what he said he was going in there to do. Doing this for 3 rounds could be taxing.
Crossed over here now, half guarded. Shots from the top here from Corbel.
Yeah, this is the first time Corbel's really settled in on top. Got a good position, starts landing some punches.
Alcala gets the back to the cage.
Oh, he's taking some shots.
Yeah, that arm over the shoulder wasn't helping.
It's a tricky thing right there. You have to give up a little, give up your face to use that arm to get up. Took a few, but he's working his way back up.
Man, Corbel, he's just doing such a good job of keeping him controlled on the ground.
Yeah, his control, his strength.
Anytime Alcala's making his way up, he makes sure he focuses on getting him back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a mauling this first round as far as when we talk about cage control. I mean, he was on top of him for 4.5 of the 5 minutes. Impressive round to start the night.
Yeah, it was. By his will, too. By his will. He was moving forward. He pressed against, he imposed his will. And listen, Alcala was holding, was controlling that center for the first part of the round. Very, very brief part of the round, but, he was trying. He was doing the right thing then, but, man, once the Corbelizer was able to get that upper body control, man, he didn't let it up.
He's got to push forward, get to the middle of the cage.
Where he's spaced. He needs space, yeah. This is where Corbelizer wants it. This is where Corbel wants it.
Right here at the Tropicana.
I mean, we're not really overanalyzing to say Christian has to try to find a way to keep this fight on his feet and stay out of that clench to have some more success.
This is where Alcala's got it. Even when he starts pressing towards the cage, I feel like he should back off. I think he should pull it back to center.
He's got a circle right here. He's got a circle off, and he does. Get that front headlock. And he's going to go right at it. Looks,
big left.
Lands a nice overhand
from
left.
Alcala.
Straight left to the body again. Oh, he's landing shots now. Oh, Corbel looks like he's definitely outmatched on the feet here. He's telegraphing shots, but he's strong. He just keeps driving it in against the cage.
Yeah, he was willing to eat some hands to get in close.
Yeah.
And get his arms around Alcala.
Yeah, he's so strong. He just locks up that. Oh. Landed a few shots there on top, did Corbel. He's got that. Well, we had that arm chopped for a second.
What's he, half guarded? Yeah.
Yeah, he was in half guard. It looked like he almost was. Oh, Alcala does a good job getting back.
And it's not like Alcala's not trying to get back to his feet. Like, it's not like he's trying to play a guarded position or trying to play from bottom. See how Corbel just keeps his hips over top of his hips, his shoulders over top of his shoulders? Like, he's giving him just no space defensively to even make, to get his back on the cage, to make his hips move.
Yeah, this is smothering right now. On
Yeah,
top up against the cage, nowhere to go. He's doing a good job now getting his feet on the hips, pushing away a little bit.
got that leg tied up too, man.
Yeah, Corbel's got the
Chest heavy on top, just a good, and again, it's not like Corbel's trying to do too much either. Like once he feels like he's in a dominant controlling position, he throws strikes. He's being very intelligent in each position he's in as well.
And Chris, in the first round, every time he got taken down, he popped right back up. This second round, it looks like he's wearing it a little bit.
Yeah. And it's exhausting. Oh, look at this. He's going to step right over the mount. Head and arm. Mount. Yeah, I don't even know that he's going to go. Oh, there he is. He is trying to lock up now. I feel like Corbel just wants to try to punish him, man.
Yeah. This is, oh, nice right hand. Got slipped under the guard of Alcala there and landed. Alcala turned, gave up his back. Head and arm choke coming here. This is, what did you call it, a Corbelizing?
The Corbelizer.
Oh, this is a
Corbelizing.
Yeah, the Corbelizer is freaking Corbelizing right now, I tell you. Oh, this is it here. He's strong on top.
Yeah, this is a bad spot.
Alcala's got to roll, give up the mount. He's got to do something to get him. The ref's going to stop it because he's just taking. Oh, Alcala. Alcala's staying alive in there.
I mean, it's survival almost, right?
Yeah,
like right at this moment.
Nah, he's just got to survive.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh.
Like especially when you're not having any luck, like getting.
This is.
Yeah, and you see the ref talking to him, even though he's blocking him. And that's it. TKO finish. And moves to 2-0. Gracie, New Jersey's Russell Corbel.
It was impressive because he knew everybody knew what his game plan was, and he was still able to go in there and execute it. Very, very impressive performance from Russ Corbel.
Yeah, what a fight.
You see Mickey Gall in there, fellow UFC veteran.
Yeah, good
working his corner.
Right there.
Great control. Great control.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this battle was stopped at 3 minutes and 43 seconds of the second round, winning by TKO, a ref stoppage due to unanswered punches. He came out of the blue corner, Russell Corbel, our bout winner. Russell Corbel out of Gracie, New Jersey, and Diamond Striking.
That I'm one of the best fighters in New York.
2-0 now for the Corbelizer.
So let me ask you this: what did you do mentally to prepare for this fight?
Everything I didn't do in my last camp, I did. My last camp was too focused on recovery, and because my coaches said I needed to chill out sometimes. But and it's also I work. I'm a working guy, so that even though that's not an excuse, that does take a lot of you. So even though sometimes I got up at 12, 1 at work, I got off. I was in sparring the next day. I was pushing the strength and conditioning. I was doing what I needed to do to win this fight.
Wow, sounds like you're a hardworking man in every realm of your life. So this is going to pay off tonight, then.
You better believe it.
Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Sure do, 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman stroke, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', on poppin', ain't no stopping. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gat? It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdose.
Coming into the red corner will be Elvis LeBron. LeBron.
He pushes him up against the cage. Big Nog trying to get off that cage. And he does.
Fighter, man, just always a scrapper.
Oh, he just came. Right? He just ran right across. He ate one and just kept driving forward, pushed him right up against the cage.
He don't mind taking the punishment to get in.
No.
He does not. Two and two. This is LeBron's debut, right? Yuka, that's his debut. 2-2 as an amateur.
Nice, Guerrilla gets him down.
Nice.
Picks the far leg.
Right up to the hips. Yeah. Doing a good job pushing down on the head here, defending that. Nice job wrapping them legs up. LeBron sees what's happening there. LeBron sees what's happening, trying to get his legs free. He's pushing down on the head so his body can't rise. Good job keeping them legs lassoed. He gathers now. Still got to get to, past the knees, up to the hips, you know. And
Nice,
again.
nice little shot in there
right?
on the way up.
Anytime he's got the opportunity, Guerrilla's in there.
With that body lock, does Guerrilla takes him down with it.
Beautiful.
Right into side control, tight side control.
Jay, you're in your glory with all this grappling early on.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah.
Cross-side position. Looking on that, look at Americano on that far side, I think. Trying to get himself up here. Good job of blocking that far arm. And you see Nog, you see Big Nog trying to pick that arm off, right? Tried
to lock it down there.
That crucifix position is bad spot to be in if you can get there, that's for sure.
Guerrilla steps over right into the mount.
Let's see what he can do from here. Let's see if he starts going for a sub or if he starts throwing some strikes here. He's got time.
Yeah,
there it is as the posture up.
LeBron's turning, giving up his back.
Very nice transition.
Oh, Big Nog is just tight on top. A little off. Gets his balance back.
Both arms underneath for control here.
He's only got one hook in now.
Trying to get back to the feet here is LeBron. Really doing a good job, like cage control, man. Just keeping his hips over top. Trying to lock up this Kimura here from the back. He's going to at least make him address it. You see, and you see Guerrilla has had to address his actual position to defend his shoulder from coming out. And it actually helped him in elevating. His arm is still stuck in there, and now he's got like a
now he's got one of his own, I think.
Well, yeah, so now he's got like a pseudo Kimura where it's only a single arm, but it does the same job of trapping as a Kimura with just the single arm, and his right arm is free to kind of move about the cabin, strike, elbow. But he's got his arm trapped on a 90 with just his left arm, as you see how it's just laced through.
Yeah.
And it finds the other wrist incredibly easy because to get to the for that hand to exit, it's got to go by his hand. Beautiful work. Beautiful work of moving between the two. Not like over-committing to one, you know what I mean, and getting reversed.
And getting reversed, exactly. He's kind of playing it as it comes. Uses it to pass into side control now.
And again, any opportunity he has. Like, he could step over to mount here, but I think he realizes that he's a little bit out of position for it. So he's patient, using his strikes, and looks slowly looking to make his way over top. This is what I'm saying. Listen, he's 0-1. He's not fighting intelligently like an 0-1 pro, right? Like this is an intelligent.
No, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Very nice match here. Very nice fight.
Now with the amateur experience, you know, he's got a ton of amateur experience coming into the pro. I mean, he just looks seasoned on the ground. He is seasoned on the ground.
And again, the decision making.
Yeah.
You know, to not overcommit to things and strike in these positions, throw the elbows in these positions. Man, they're annoying, right? They gotta suck, Al, right?
Oh, yeah.
Elbows in those spots, man. All right, we're gonna see a second. Guerrilla out of Long Island MMA, very dominant first round. Now, do you think that's anywhere near a 10-8 or nah? Not enough damage. Good control, just not enough damage,
I don't
right?
think the judges would score it at 10. I don't think they'll score it at 10-8. I mean, LeBron really didn't get anything off.
No.
You know, so it could be a 10-8. I don't know if they'll see it like that.
The control was there for sure. Maybe just not the damage, but that's the thing too. Guerrilla, like anywhere he was throwing an elbow anytime he had opportunity.
You see Guerrilla walking straight across again, running them down against the cage again. Or is LeBron going to have an answer for it this time? He's going to have to circle. Oh, Guerrilla is right. He's right. He's saying, throw something, I'm going to. Oh, nice.
Yeah, man, he's coming out with some nice combos here. Pressing it to the cage. Nice knees now from LeBron. Trying to hook over top this leg. Singled off the cage. Guerrilla doubles up here. Good defense from LeBron. He's trying to pull the shoulders up. Single drags him down. Well manufactured. He didn't give up on that. He ate some shots, he ate some knees, but he did not give up on that.
Sometimes a few shots to the head will motivate you to get that takedown quicker. That's for sure, because those didn't sound good.
Keeping them gathered. And again, the patience, like not stepping over and spins him off here. Guillotine.
He's holding on to that arm. That Von Flute choke is there all day if he's.
And you see him trying to get his hand out of there.
He's trapped. He gets
it free.
Now he's going for that crucifix position, but
he's been hunting it. He's almost got it trapped, and it's like LeBron recognizes it, and then you know what I mean, gets the arm free.
After the UFC last weekend, that's the position to be in, and if you're on the bottom, you do not want to be there. Right? Yeah, that was beautiful. This corner said you got to get up. And it's not the best advice, you know. Kind of wish you'd hear a little bit more technical advice coming out of the corner right now.
Yo, especially when you've like Guerrilla is throwing these little elbows, right? Anytime he gets a chance, they'll go to the rib, they'll go to the hip, they'll go to the leg.
Yeah.
Lockdown off here.
Position this.
Yeah. And again, there he goes. There he goes with the elbows to the knees. Or, I'm sorry, elbows to the thighs. Oh, look at this. Oh, man.
What does he got? A little.
He almost had it. So, listen, he could have had a twister if that went the right way. But he's got a head and arm locked up, but they're on the wrong side of the.
Yeah,
wrong side of the body for that to work. Cross side position here.
Well, we have a fight, guys. This is very similar to the first fight where, you know, Corbel was, you know, dominant the whole round on the ground, cage control, and we're seeing the same thing from, you know, Guerrilla right now.
Guerrilla's Corbelizing right now.
Yeah, he is. He's page right out of his book. But, and again, both of them, I was saying about the Corbel too, like just intelligent decision-making, patient, you know, and, you know, not overcommitting, taking these little strikes anywhere they can, even if it's one or two. Trying to get
that far hook in.
He does, but that underhook, it's just kind of holding him off his side if he's not moving.
Oh, straight arm bar.
Yeah. Oh, he's got good position on that. And this is tough to get out of with the glove. No, nice turn down there. Defense going to put him in a Kimura. Nice escape. Works his way to the cage.
Guerrilla just all over him.
And again, look at the discipline to make sure that he puts his head in the correct position, starts shifting his hips over top to keep this on the ground. Very good job here from LeBron. Finally getting his hips out from underneath, able to circle around. He's got to make the best of this here, man.
I think he tried to schoolyard headlock for a second. Don't do that breakaway.
It's what he has to do. He can't get into these grappling exchanges anymore.
Yeah, Guerrilla has shown that he's just seasoned on the ground and seems to be a level or two.
Beautiful job. And look at this again. Passes takedown right into a dominant position, even though he's got his back taken here. Well, I mean, listen, unless he crucifixes this off, listen, LeBron could turn this into an incredibly dangerous situation for Guerrilla. I don't think he's recognizing it, though.
I think Guerrilla's been there before. He's taking his time, trying to get that right arm back.
Hey, once that head's free, he's out.
There it
There
is.
it is. Cross-side position now.
Getting that head free might be a little bit of a...
Right? Big knock. Look at that. Dude, beautiful defense on that Kimura. Even though it's not an incredibly dangerous submission from there, like, Guerrilla just instinctively addressed it immediately. It probably helps that it could have ended up in a position where he had that arm trapped again. So we're going to see a round 3.
Oh, they're throwing out T-shirts. She's throwing out T-shirts. What? Hold on.
Here we go on the replays. See, anytime he had an opportunity, he was throwing a shot. That was a nice little left hand just in transition. Like his right arm had to come over top, so he popped him right in the face as that right arm was coming over. All right, round 3. Dominant performance so far from Guerrilla.
Inside leg kick checked by Big Nog. Oh, Big Nog takes
right in on that single. Look at this.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just getting ready to say that LeBron's going to need to take a big chance to do something here to get it finished, and then next thing you know, he's already.
I feel like he's got to stalk him. He is to get off the cage here. He's got to keep Guerrilla on his feet, and he's got to start to piece him up. Like Guerrilla on the ground it just hasn't worked for him. Guerrilla's just everywhere. He's tied him up. He's put him into, bad situations, mount positions, back positions. He's just.
And LeBron did a good job there, stuffing the head on the double and keeping it in the middle. And Guerrilla switched right off to a single, used it to get the takedown.
And like quick too, like instinctually.
Yeah,
like I said, even when he was on that Kimura at the end of the round, like he just instinctually, his body knew how to defend it immediately.
Yeah, LeBron will defend something, and then Guerrilla's got answer B, C, D right on deck. Guerrilla, great control. He's got those legs locked up.
Yeah, he does. He's trying to push off the hip here from the bottom. I see that overhook. He's got to ditch that.
Yeah,
like this has to be framed on the face, creating space to get your hips away. Anything that's holding Guerrilla on top of you, you have to abandon that immediately.
Yeah, he pulled him right. Pulled him right even into worse positions.
You see him trying to get up. They call this octopus guard. I'm not sure it's great for MMA yet. That reach back leaves your head in a hell of a situation. Trying to lasso. And again, this is what I mean. Guerrilla immediately transitions, doesn't posture back and do anything. He's staying disciplined to remain in control. Legs gathered, lassoed up. Here's some shots. And again, he'll take those shots, but not at the expense of losing position.
No.
You know what I mean? Like he's not doubling and tripling up because I don't think he wants to posture because LeBron wants to move.
You hear the crowd yelling to get him up, get him up. I mean, you got to respect the control of Guerrilla. Might not be the most exciting for the fans, but for the people that are educated on what's really going on, this guy's putting on a clinic right here.
He hasn't been, like you're saying, Al, he hasn't been just laying there. He's been constantly moving, trying to improve his position nonstop.
Yeah.
You can't tell a referee to stand up a fighter that's constantly active down there trying to improve his position.
Yeah. LeBron trying to get his back to the cage, but But again, Guerrilla is doing everything correctly to make sure that doesn't happen. With him controlling the hips from this half-guarded position, he's able to turn his body so that he can't use the cage. You know what I mean? You see him go into the cage, and you see Guerrilla will turn his hips to the left. When he turns his hips to the left, that shifts the shoulders away from the cage. And now he's flattened out. Little elbows again. This is what I mean. Anytime he has a moment that he could throw a strike, elbow or fist, he's throwing it.
That guard's wide open. Kind of like to see him.
See him trying to, and I'm not sure if LeBron's trying to just keep his head away so that he can start to turn down. Now here he will get turtled up. Really a right back, body locked across. Trying to look on a Kimura here is LeBron. Just does not have the angle for it. Guerrilla able to pull him back down, lasso those legs up again. We're on short time. Guerrilla, dominant performance. I'll tell you, I'm interested to see what the scores to the rounds are. I'm interested to see what the final is going to be for this. Chris, Guerrilla, Elvis, LeBron, take it the distance. 15 minutes, what a fight. Guerrilla, I'll tell you, and Al, maybe you can attest to this. I think for Guerrilla, this is a really good fight to go 15 minutes, to have to understand how to control somebody, to have to control your wind, your gas tank for, 15 minutes. That's different than amateur. That's an extra, 6 minutes on the clock, from going this to amateur.
Confidence builder.
Yeah.
To know that you can stay on top and really just dominate somebody on top for 15 minutes.
But it's the same way they all had it, 30-27, winner by unanimous decision. He came out of the blue corner, Chris Big Dog Guarilla, belt winner. Chris Guarilla out of Lockout on MMA, trained by Ryan Michelino, our belt winner.
Pad holder to the stars, Cafaro. I've heard Cafaro holding pads is like you're in a fight. nice kick from the outside there. This is the dude. Torretta always has this stance where that head's, man, just straight up. His body straight up. Couple looping shots there from Ruiz, answered with a high kick from Torretta. They don't look like they're going to even think about wrestling, and I dig it.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, as I say that, look at this. Torretta puts him to the cage, body locked. Looks like he's trying to drag him away.
Yeah, he's got that body lock tight. Oh, down for a second, right back up.
Pressed up against the cage here, Torretta. Controlling with that underhook. Yeah, if I'm Ruiz, man, I'm trying to circle off here. Ooh, nice knees here.
Oh, Ruiz almost did a little something with those double overhooks.
You think the head position of Torretta's would kind of stifle that? You think his ability to kind of drive back because he had the lower head position?
Yeah, he just looks like he's a good athlete, just balance.
This is the most grueling part, of a fight almost sometimes. And they're fighting against the cage.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be doing this. I want to see them strike.
Right.
Like, we've seen this for 2 fights.
We're going to start the chant now. Break them up. Stand them up. All right, we'll start the chant.
The commentating booth is...
You guys can't do that.
Oh.
There we go. Changes levels here.
He's got those legs locked, hands locked behind the leg.
Trying to drag him off. Nice shots here. Makes him disconnect.
All right, Jay. You yell it. You yell it first. I'll back you up. No, because that looked so incredible. The first, that first minute or 30 seconds of them Oh, the head kick just missed.
Right, they do some looping punches.
The leg kicks were vicious. You know, those are gonna add up. It doesn't seem like much. Much is going on. They both could have felt each other's power.
I was just gonna say that. Do you think that can happen that quick?
Yeah, I mean,
where it's like, damn, that was a little harder than I thought that was gonna be.
Yeah, definitely could be. You know, it's because neither of these guys have.
Well, what's the oldest saying in the book, right? You know what's going to happen until you get punched in the face,
That's
right?
it, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, now roles have been reversed here with Ruiz.
Here
we
we
go.
go.
All right. Audience immediately stood up and started clapping.
The audience loves it.
Oh, here we go.
That partially blocked, but that got through. A little dance there. And my man, come on.
Holding center here. Ruiz.
Nice leg kick.
Combo as he holds center position. Torretta seems just fine with holding the outside position and circling. Ruiz holding center, moving forward. Nice kick from the outside from Torretta.
Push kick right up the middle.
Torretta's movement looks good.
His movement looks great. He's light on his feet.
There's a bunch on that
Looks
way
like
in.
His movements. Oh,
nice right hand. Caught him there.
Yeah, his movement's definitely.
Big right hand from Ruiz. Now he had the leg elevated in through the punch.
I'm surprised Ruiz ain't telling him to stand up, but he's going to try to.
I'm surprised Torretta hasn't tried to get himself up just yet.
Torretta called him
there
down.
We go.
He said, "Come on down."
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it from his angle. Back to the feet here. Toretta's fine on the outside.
Nice.
Kind of leaped in.
Blocked by Ruiz, but looked good.
He's so comfortable from the outside like this, Torretta. He likes to leap in, get his shots back right out. Almost ate that knee on the way in.
And he scored. But right back up.
Yeah.
Short time here. Now listen, what do you score higher, that knee or the takedown where he came right back up? That knee was pretty.
Nice with the Ruiz with the.
That was an exciting round. That was a lot of action that round, though.
Was a lot. Especially because they were clinched up for 2 minutes. You know, there was still a lot of action going on there.
Round two here.
I'm interested now. I want to get in there.
Al's ready to roll.
I'm ready to get some pad work in with this guy. Nice. You seen him around for a while. Nice head kick. Slapped the foot off his head. Nice check. Quick kick.
Torretta looks a lot better this round.
Ruiz got that leg right up and checked it.
And again, it's totally comfortable from the outside. Doesn't need to be the person stalking, doesn't need to be the person controlling the center of the cage. He does a very good job from the outside of exploding in and coming out. It's similar to Anderson Silva, not making it comparatively, but that same type of style.
I see it, Jay. Very good comparison.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Right, not bad comparison for a jiu-jitsu guy, right? Trying to compare.
Not bad at all right there.
Nice. Man, 8-1 coming in there.
You know, Ruiz is doing a good job of picking him off, though. Every time Torretta sets to come in with something, you saw it in the first round. He set to planted, threw that leg kick. Ruiz countered with the right hand, put him down. And it seems like every time he comes in, he's got an answer.
And this has to be a timing thing now, too, because clearly Ruiz understands that Torretta needs him to come in for his counter game to work.
Yeah.
So now it has to be a very, very, a very disciplined and well-timed offense as you're moving in, because you're moving into what Torretta wants.
Sees the 2 punches coming, takes them, returns with 3 of his own. Didn't really land too clean, but he ended that conversation with his punches. Oh, nice body shot. Nice body shot.
Here.
That might have done some damage.
And I guess they were clean. I wasn't sure if they were going on the back of the head. I guess he was coming down with the hammer fist off the side because referee Gasper Oliver didn't even need to address it. He got him back to his feet quick, though.
Yeah.
He threw a bunch of them.
Torretta locked in on that leg right now. Not expending a tremendous amount of energy, but expect that coming any second now.
Yeah, that defensive counter-striking style is really dangerous because you feel like you're the one, the opponent, you feel like you're the one that's controlling the cage. You feel like you're the one that's controlling the area, but that's where they want you to be. They want you to have that move forward so that they can strike with plenty of room behind them.
Oh,
to
nice
punches.
knee on the way out by Ruiz.
Wow. That was.
Right to the gut.
Right back to the same spot. Center position being held by Ruiz. Torretta circling. Although Torretta circles to his power side, right? Like, comes in over the top. Maybe.
Oh!
That's why he's circling.
Right to the face.
That's why he's circling to the power side.
This has been a fun fight, guys.
Oh, there's been some really cool stuff happening here. We're just about halfway through. Oh, nice. Yeah, Ruiz is doing a good job when Torretta circles that way. He's now starting to land that kick.
Yeah. I mean, he's heading to that power side. If he
Yeah.
just circled this back the other way, it's going to be off-angled for Ruiz to land that
low.
power strike.
Oh,
wow.
He's looking low, kicked high.
Man, and he's
glanced
right
right off.
right towards it, too. Problem is, too, Torretta. Oh, nice. And that was, started by a combo from Torretta, and then that left just lamped him.
Oh.
Just jumps in that 1-2
Yeah.
and right back out. Machida-esque, too.
That's what I was going to say.
Right?
His
That
stance
1-2,
is.
bang, yeah.
Oh,
nice. Head
left
kick
high kick.
again. I'll tell you, he has held them to the right moment both times. Like, he hasn't overused that kick.
Nice. Ruiz loading up a little bit. Right hand to the body. You can see him loading that right hand. He's ready to throw it. There it comes. Nice. Right down the middle. Single leg. Ruiz using it to try to take his back here. He can take his back.
Oh,
if he came
nice
under. Oh,
knee.
nice.
Left, right,
combo.
combo.
Oh, big flying knee.
Yeah.
Ah.
So can we sneak in and say last round?